Hi everybody, good morning. I'm trying to go live on Facebook as well on my other phone. Could you guys confirm with me that you all can hear me clearly? Could somebody confirm with me? Just send me a wave saying that yes, you can hear me clearly. Excellent, excellent. Good morning and welcome to the self-love workshop. Thank you to Bandra newspaper for having me on your platform to do this workshop for all the mothers. This is so special for me. And a very, very happy Mother's Week to all the mothers and everybody who is here. Let's begin. Today, the format is going to be, we're going to start with a grounding and heart-opening meditation. Then I will go into talking a little bit about what is self-love and why it is important for mothers to love themselves first. Okay? And then 30 minutes later, I'm going to open up the workshop to a live Q&A where you can write your questions to me in the comments and I would love to answer your queries. Okay? Excellent. So first, we're going to roll our shoulders back so that we sit up straight and relaxed. Do it 2 more times with me. Raise your shoulders up to your ears and roll them back. Excellent. 1 more time. Raise your shoulders up and roll them back for me. Excellent. Now bring your palms together in a namaste. Close your eyes. I will not be closing my eyes because I'm watching the screen here, but I would request you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a long exhale out through your mouth, like that. We will do this 3 times together, okay? A deep breath in through your nose. And a long exhale out through your mouth. Excellent. 2 more times. A deep breath in through your nose. And a long exhale out through your mouth. Perfect. 1 more time, please. A deep breath in through your nose. And a long exhale out through your mouth. Excellent. Slowly and gently, please open your eyes for me. We're going to sing the 3 sounds of the universe. This is not chanting Om. It is just singing the 3 sounds of the universe. The first sound is Ah. The second sound is Oo. And the third sound is like HMM. AAH, Ah. OOH, Oo. HMM. Ah is for pain. Oo is for pleasure, happiness, joy, peace. And HMM is awareness, is the sound of becoming aware. This hurts. Ah. Ooh. This feels good. Becoming aware. Okay? We will be singing the 3 sounds in one go. So this is how it goes. Along with this, because this is a heart chakra opening exercise, we will be opening our palms out and bringing them back together. This is how it goes. Please do this with me 3 times. You can keep your eyes open so that you can watch me and follow me, okay? Take a deep breath in and a long exhale out. Let's go. Excellent. One more time. A deep breath in and a long exhale out. Beautiful. You can bring your palms down and sit relaxed however you want to, with your legs up, feet up, legs extended, sitting on a chair, on the bed. However, we begin the workshop now. Okay? All right. What is self-love? We see a lot of us posting things, photos, videos on Instagram, Facebook, different social media platforms saying hashtag self-love, hashtag love yourself, hashtag I love me. But what is the deeper meaning of self-love? So here we go. Self-love is giving yourself the permission to be and live your true and authentic self. I will repeat myself. Self-love is giving yourself permission to live and be your true and authentic self. Why do you need your own permission to be your true self? Because when you take birth in a family, you go through conditioning of how is the right way to be, wrong way to be, do this, do that, don't do this, do that, by our parents, by our siblings. And then we go to school, we learn different things, what is right and wrong, and what is the right way to be. Or we get asked questions like, what are you going to be when you grow up? I'm sure most of us were told by our parents versus asked by our parents. Told, you are going to be a lawyer. You are going to get married at the age of 20. You are going to be a doctor. But were we asked, how many of us, I'm not saying all of us, but how many of us get asked while growing up, what would you like to be? Now here's the thing. There's a catch here too. Is your true and authentic self your profession? What will you be doing professionally as a career, as a job, means to make money and a livelihood? You? No, that is not true. So then who is the real, true, authentic you? Your true essence. So for example, if you loved something, if you loved to do something as a child, and that made you extremely happy and brought you tremendous amount of joy, that will help you find your true essence. So here, I will use my own example. While growing up, since the age of 3 actually, I loved performing on stage. I loved dancing and acting on stage. So I grew up as a theater actor when it came to my passion. You see how specific I'm being? I grew up as a theater actor and dancer when it came to my passion. I'm not saying I was or I am a dancer or a theater actor. You see? So I'm not labeling myself. This is what happens when you truly love yourself and give yourself permission to be the real you, the authentic you. What do you say after I am is the most important thing for your existence. Okay? All right, so going back to, I loved dancing and performing and acting on stage growing up since the age of 3. It gave me tremendous amount of joy. However, during my research on self-love, I discovered it was not really dance and acting that was bringing me joy, but it was the sense of community that would come together to watch me as an audience would bring me joy. The sense of togetherness was what used to bring me joy. And entertaining them, making them happy through the medium of dance and acting would help me spread that joy and happiness. You see? So how I unlabeled myself from calling myself, I am a dancer, I am a theater actor. But what I discovered is I am happy when I make others happy. And one of the mediums or tools that I use to spread happiness is dance, music, and acting. Okay? Let's move on. There's a lot that I can talk on this, but we have only 1 hour. And I want to make sure that I answer your queries too. Okay, so now coming to mothers. What is the importance of self-love for mothers? Why is it important for mothers to love themselves? If you see me looking on the right, I have a PowerPoint presentation on my laptop, so I'm referring to that, okay? Let's ask ourselves first, what is the meaning of the word mother? If you Google the meaning of the word mother, you will see this word a lot. Selfless nurturer, selfless lover, selfless giver. So then is it selfish if a mother loves herself first or as well, depending on what the situation is in that moment? So let me repeat that. Is it selfish if a mother loves herself first or as well in any given situation, or depending on what the situation is at that moment? Let me come back to what is the meaning of the word mother. So when you Google, you find different meanings. But through my perspective, through the perspective of self-love, which is giving yourself permission to live your true and most authentic self. Mother is a label. A label that you are given when you hear the news that you are going to be a mother. So you're pregnant label. You're going to be a mother delivering in 9 months. You get your due date. Then you deliver and bam, you get the label of mother. But before being the mother, the wife, the sister, the daughter, the student, who are you? That is important. Who are you first, originally, truly, authentically? So if you live, and when you live from that unlabeled perspective. I am not saying free yourself from the duties of the mother. No. But free yourself from the label of mother. What happens when you live under the label of the word called mother? I can actually hear you guys' thoughts. What happens? You start to live under pressure. Motherhood comes with a lot of pressure. Do you agree with me? If yes, then please type yes for me in the comments. I'm sure everybody here is going to say yes. Why does motherhood come with a lot of pressure? Expectations. A mother is supposed to be in a certain way. Like I said, when you Google, you will find this word selfless almost in every definition or description or blog post about define mother or define motherhood. It is good, it is great to be selfless, but there is one more way to be, which is compassionate. A mother or a woman who has given birth to children and is taking care of her children, bringing up her children, is a woman first. Once she finds her true essence, she will know her real self, her true authentic self. And a truly self-loving mother will allow herself and give herself the permission to live her true self. And will never, ever feel the pressure of motherhood. In fact, enjoy the process of motherhood. You see what I'm saying? Because once you free yourself from the label of living under the label of mother, you become free to be a friend with your children. You offer your open heart chakra to your children. You become a true friend, and your children will have the liberty, the freedom, and will be fearless to be your friend as well. Okay, moving to the next slide here. Now let's ask why though. Why is motherhood, why does motherhood come with so much pressure? Because we're conditioned, I'm repeating myself here, because we are conditioned by the society, by everybody outside of us, be it our parents, be it our grandparents, that, oh, you're going to be a mother. And this is how a mother is supposed to be. Besides that, you also grew up observing, watching your mother in a certain way. So you built an image by observing your mom, your grandmother being a mom to your mom. How is a mother supposed to be? And then you build that image, and then you try to carry forward that image because you live under the pressure of the label of mother. Now, what does the pressure lead to? Any failure that your child goes through in school, in competitions, anywhere in society growing up, the child goes through failure. Who gets blamed for it? The mother. So of course the mother's going to live under pressure because she wants to be the best mom. And where does she learn how to be the best mom? From her own mother, her grandmother, her friends' mothers, and how she was taught the definition of the label mother. Right? What can the pressure lead to? the pressure of being the best mom, earning that badge of being the best mom throughout your life. Subconsciously, most of the time, it can lead to depression, anxiety, loneliness, resentment. You're always living under resentment. Oh, my child failed because of me. Oh, my child is a slow learner because of me. It's me, me, me. You keep blaming yourself. Resentment with yourself. And exhaustion. Exhaustion is, I'm sure, not on the subconscious level, but it's on a conscious level. You're running on a 24/7 clock, trying to do your best as a mother of your child or children. You see? So what the preconditioning definition of the label mother can do to you on emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual level. Now, a lot of mothers are great at wearing masks. The mask is called, I am fine. I am doing okay. Everything is good. Are you really? Is what is important to ask yourself. So when you love yourself, when you live under the umbrella of self-love, instead of living under the label of the word mother, you become aware that, oh, this is exhausting me because I'm living under the pressure to be the best mom. But my true self is friend. I want to have a great, deep, friendly, loving, warm bond with my child. I want my child to be comfortable with me. Mother is also equal to authority, you see? So knowingly or unknowingly, a mother can become or be all the time authoritative, which will build a wall between you and your child, between the mother and the child. Because the mother has to be strict. A mother has to be strict to make sure the child is disciplined. But there are other ways of teaching discipline to our child, to our children. Okay? Now, coming back to masks. So if a mother wears a mask saying, I'm doing okay, but she's not being her true self, where she remembers that for example, her mother, if the current mother grew up under an authoritative mother, and she never felt comfortable or had the freedom to open her heart to her mother, but learned that a mother is supposed to be the way her mother was. So she continues that pattern with her children. But inside she has the inner child wounds, where as a child she was not allowed or was not given the environment to be comfortable, to be able to be a friend to the mother. So it's going to make you uncomfortable because you have those wounds from your childhood. But you wear a mask saying, I am doing great. Even when you scold your child, you are uncomfortable because you know this is not the way. Your true self knows this is not the way. But the label pressurizes you to be strict. Now, what happens when you wear a mask? This is the philosophy. No matter what's on the inside will reflect on the outside. Even if not directly in the same situation or directly on the specific person, and I will be specific here, which is your children, you will take it out energetically on your children. What is energy? Your thoughts, your feelings. So that gets passed on in your words and actions, and most of the time in your silence as well. How can you pass or exchange energy with your children in silence? When you're cooking, when you cook food, you're passing your energy to the food. When your child gets back from school and you offer water, you're passing energy, you're doing an energy exchange with your child. So, if you wear a mask, saying everything's okay, I'm not upset with you, no, you're doing great, but on the inside, you know that you want to sit down with your child and explain. You can do better. Or if you wear a mask of the authority and you go, you could have done better, but on the inside you know that you can sit down and have a loving, friendly, warm conversation with the child, and your child will understand and in fact show better results. But when you're under the label, you want to be that specific kind of mother. Now what happens? Say you're wearing a mask of authority. Or, better example, if you're wearing a mask of everything's okay, but you know it's not. Energetically, you will not be able to hug your child truly. And the child will feel it. The child's brain, subconscious mind will register it. And the child will start to learn the pattern from you. Mask. The child will start hiding things from you. Mask. Did you eat lunch in school? Did you eat your breakfast? Yes, I did. How was the food? Good. But is the child wearing a mask? Do we give the comfort level to our children to say, Mom, it didn't taste good? How do we respond? Really? But I put so much hard work and effort to make that dosa for you, and you're saying it didn't taste good? Versus, oh really? It didn't taste good? Next time, tell me what do you like to have, and I'll make that for you. Why did you make the dosa? Authority. But open heart chakra, a self-loving mother, is open to asking the child, what would you like to have for breakfast, or what would you like to take with you in school? See? So self-love helps us stay open. Keep an open mind, open heart chakra, and we allow others to love themselves too. How do we solve this problem? First, I read a quote that said, life doesn't come with a manual, it comes with a mother. Manual will tell you how to do things, each and every single step. Is mother or a mother figure or a woman who has one of the badges, which is called mother, supposed to be a manual? Because when you try to be a manual, you try to change your child as per the manual, right? Because you're going to follow all the steps and the rules that are mentioned in the manual of motherhood. Gandhi said, Mahatma Gandhi, be the change you want to see in this world. and I kind of tweaked it a little bit. Be the change you want to see in your children. Now, just visualize and imagine this situation for me, okay? I think this is the best example I can share with you for you to understand these words. Be the change you want to see in your children. Say you're a mother of a daughter. The daughter grows up observing you, watching you, sacrificing all the time. In the kitchen, almost 24/7, sweating, took a shower but still messed up hair, not taking care of herself, sacrificing all the time. Excuse me. What is she going to learn? The same thing, of course. Now she grows up and she goes into a wedlock, so she gets married. And then you hear that she's going through an abusive relationship. Now there are two scenarios. You would either say a mother who completely lacks self-love, a mother who completely, and due to that, she completely lacks self-confidence and self-esteem, excuse me, because she grew up believing that a mother is supposed to be a sacrificing, selfless figure. Now you see your daughter doing the same thing, hence going through the same thing. She sacrificed her dreams, intellectual student in school, college, but is not able to do anything, is not able to live her passions, her dreams, her career. How would you feel? Would you be okay with that? You have two scenarios. You either say, yes, that's how it's supposed to be. But your true inner self, your soul would be, no. If I lived this way, it is not mandatory that my daughter lives the same way. Well, but you taught her to live the same way because she watched you, observed you being that way. So for her, mother means sacrificing. Mother means not taking care of herself. Mother means working in the kitchen, sweating day in and out. Sometimes not even feeding herself. So here's the thing. This was just an example. We could, tap into any and every scenario where a mother doesn't love herself and a daughter watches her, observes her growing up, and registers everything and creates and builds that image of the label that's called mother. Okay? When a mother learns to love herself first, hear this carefully. When a mother learns to love herself first, she can effortlessly set a self-believing, confident, and self-reliant image for her children. I'm going to repeat this and I'm going to read it out from the slide. When a mother learns to love herself first, she can effortlessly set a self-believing, confident, and self-reliant image for her children. You see? So be the change you want to see in your children. How can you be the change? By understanding that self-love is not selfish. Say if you are a cup, okay, mother, a cup, and you're empty on the inside, what are you going to pour to your children? When you love yourself truly, when you know yourself truly, when you become aware who you are truly. Yes, being a mother is a very important part of your existence. But what is your true existence? Who are you truly? When you live from that true authentic self, you can also be a great mother, which is your child's best friend. Yes? Excellent. Self-love is not selfish. I'm not saying sacrifice your children and prioritize yourself, but balance things out where you include yourself as well. Okay? Self-care is not selfish. I have seen so many women who have come to my workshops and they say, oh, I am just a housewife. Just a housewife? Once you become aware through self-love, through me time, you will become aware of all that a housewife does to make sure that everybody in the house is taken care of. You will become aware of all the hard work you put in to take care of your family. And through self-love, you will start to respect yourself for all the hard work that you put in and not say, oh, I am just a housewife. Okay? I wish I could speak more details into this, but because we are restricted with time, I'm keeping it short. Okay? If you have questions, you can, message me later on, and I'll send you an elaborated, detailed response. Self-love takes care of 4 areas of your life: emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual. There are tools and techniques that you can use to make sure that you give and make time for yourself. One is meditation. You don't have to always sit down and either chant a mantra or listen to a mantra or close your eyes and do a breathing technique. Meditation means making a conscious effort to become aware. Meditation means making a conscious effort to become aware. You can use different kinds of techniques and tools to become aware. For example, you wake up in the morning and give yourself a minute, 60 seconds, to make your bed. Or if your spouse or your child is still on the other side of the bed sleeping, you make your side of the bed. So make sure you tap the sheet on your side of the bed, tap out the pillows, and you will start to see a difference. Making your bed the moment you wake up and get out of the bed. First thing, give yourself 60 seconds. Secondly, when you brush your teeth, when you go to the sink and you brush your teeth, I'm sure we all have a mirror that we look in and we brush our teeth. Make constant eye contact. Keep constant eye contact with yourself while brushing your teeth. Let the thoughts flow in, but don't let the thoughts overpower how you feel. Become aware of what kind of thoughts are flowing in. Become aware. Next, you go into the kitchen. You start to make the tea, coffee, whatever you start to make. Become aware of how it smells. Become aware of the boiling water sound. Awareness. Start to raise your awareness. What do I mean by triggers? Triggers are all the preconditioning that you have learned while growing up, and then that are being carried forward. And that learning, those experiences affected you on different emotional and mental levels. And your subconscious mind has stored it. The 7 chakras in your body have stored that wound or pain that can trigger anxiety, fear, loneliness, sadness in you. Those are triggers. So becoming aware of your triggers, becoming aware of your surrounding, becoming aware of your thoughts, becoming aware of your feelings is meditation. Okay? Very important self-care tool for our spiritual growth. Second, don't give up on your own dreams, on your own personal dreams. So for example, you love sewing, or you love painting, drawing. Even if you are not willing to or able to currently due to circumstances, live it fully as a passion, career, profession, but do it as a hobby. Make time to do it. You see what I'm saying? Don't give up completely. Because making little bit of 30 minutes a day to do something, to use a medium that gives you and brings you joy and peace of mind and helps you connect with your inner self. 30 minutes a day, do it. Continue to do it consistently, and you never know where it could lead you. So have limitless thinking. Instead of saying, oh, I wanted to be a painter, but I gave up on my dreams because I had to take care of my family. Becoming a professional painter is not the end goal. Painting is a tool and a medium to bring you joy, to bring you peace, and to help you connect with your inner self. Don't set a limit, because when you set a limit is when you give up. But if you continue to do it with an open heart, open mind, using it just as a tool to bring joy and happiness to you, imagine the kind of joy and happiness will be in you that you can share with everybody around you, including your children. So there won't be any resentment. There won't be any regrets. Oh, I gave up on my dream. But if you continue to do it as your hobby, you're still bringing joy to yourself in your life, and it could lead you anywhere. Possibilities are endless if we allow the universe to do the work for us. Okay? I know I have my eye on time. Balancing things out. So sometimes, I have observed mothers want to do everything for their children, and in that process you end up having zero time for yourself. And then you say, oh, I'm a mother. Because you're living under the label of mother. Allow your child to be as well in few things, depending on what the age is of the child. Allowing the child to be as well. We don't have to tell the child how to do, what to do in every little thing. We can teach them to start becoming self-reliant, self-confident, self-believing from a very young age, if we love ourselves first. How else can you balance things out? Self-care. Not all mothers have the time or the leisure or the financial flexibility to go buy all these spa packages and these expensive products. And honestly, you don't need all of that to take care of yourself. So I'll share one example with you here. Take a bowl. In the bowl, pour some olive oil, a local olive oil from your pharmacy. Yes. and buy brown sugar from the grocery store. Put them together in the bowl. You have your body scrub. Make your bath, your shower, a ritual. You go to shower every day anyway, but why don't you make that a ritual? That is your me time. Taking bath, taking care of yourself in different ways every day. Ritual. Yes? When you do that, when you take care of yourself and you start to make bathing, showering a ritual, you teach the same thing to your daughters too. So you start teaching your daughter to love herself from a very, very young age. Excellent. One last technique that I would like to share is, say for example, you don't have time for a face pack, okay? But you have time to cook the meal for your family, for your kids. Multitasking. Multitasking is the best way you can take care of yourself and your family, your children, your spouse. You can always wear and apply your face mask and go to the kitchen and continue your cooking. You see? So time management, meditation, balancing things out, and life becomes easy and simple to love yourself. There is no way you will have the opportunity or even a chance to say, but I don't have time to take care of myself. You do. Just manage it, balance it, and use the right tools and techniques to take care of yourself. Make everything, every little thing a ritual. Start with making your bed in the morning, smelling the tea, the coffee. When you're making it for your family and you, your bathing, your shower can be a ritual as well. Okay? Thank you so much. I'm going to end me talking now, and I'm going to take your questions. So please post your queries in the comments below. I'm going to go through some. Thank you, Bosco. Thank you, Ashish. I don't have any questions yet. Do you want to ask me any questions? Okay, I see Sachin Singh saying, ma'am, I do meditation daily. Now I'm feeling totally lost. There is nothing wrong in feeling lost. Because only when you get lost will you find yourself. So allow yourself to get lost. Meditation is not about finding answers to everything. Meditation is about becoming aware of your present moment. Hi, can you please suggest some face pack? Yes, sure. My grandmother would make this amazing homemade face pack for me. So milk cream, like whole milk, cow milk, milk cream, with chickpea flour, which is besan, and multani mitti, and a little bit of lemon, some drops of lemon, and chilled cold water if you don't have rose water at home. Best pack. Chickpea flour, besan, multani mitti, a few drops of lemon, milk cream, fresh milk cream. You know when you boil the milk and it builds up on that milk. And chilled water or rose water from your refrigerator. Mix it. Amazing. Oh yes, one more thing. You know when you use the body scrub, which I said you can make it at home, which is olive oil and brown sugar. Um, Use the body scrub after you've taken your bath, like after you've cleansed yourself with the body wash or bath soap. Then use it and then rinse your body only with water. Don't wash off the oil and the sugar scrub with soap, because that also is a great moisturizer. So just rinse off the body scrub with water. Okay. Any more questions? What is my name? My name is Ritu Walia. Give me a quick second here because I'm going through all the comments now. I wasn't looking at any comments when I was talking during the workshop. Okay, I see somebody appreciating his mom. That is so sweet. She, with a lot of duties, she is a superpower and takes care of the entire family and keeps supporting you no matter what. This is Fitness by Rajiv. Rajiv, this is so sweet of you to appreciate your mom here. I'm assuming these words are for your mom. I would request you to teach her to also take care of herself, to love herself as well, to make sure that she makes time for herself as well. And you can totally contribute in doing that by taking care of some of your own things on your own and saying, hey mom, you know what, I'll take care of my laundry on my own. You see, just a little bit of responsibility from you and you can free time for your mom's me time. That would be the best. You know, first of all, we shouldn't celebrate Mother's Day just one day throughout the year, because they are being a mother throughout the year, 365 days. So don't just go and cook her breakfast or buy her a gift or make her a meal or make her feel special or free her from all the work one day, which is Mother's Day. That's again another label. But amazing, Bandra Buzz newspaper, we are celebrating Mother's Week. That's excellent. Yes, so what I was saying, it's not just one day where you make her feel special. If you take away one of your thing, you can free her for her me time because you are taking care of your own thing that could be as small as doing your own laundry. You see? My granny used to say, बच्चे तो बंदर होते हैं. What you will do, they will copy you. Oh, I love this, Renu. I love this quote. Absolutely. We ape our parents. We are a reflection of our parents. So going back to be the change you want to see in your children. Be self-confident, self-loving, self-reliant, self-worthy, self-believing, and your children will grow up believing in themselves, believing in their self-worth. You see? If you have any more pointers here with me, please share them with me. Even my mother used to make the same pack. Oh, lovely, Renu. We have so much in common. Thank you, Joyce. I'm glad you found the session informative. Okay, the session is going to end in 5 minutes because on Instagram, we cannot have a live session longer than an hour. So if you have questions, please send them quickly, okay? How do you do weight loss? That's a long answer, but I'll try and answer it briefly. First of all, you love yourself, Manish, or how to gain weight. Excellent. Answer for both is the same. You love yourself at whatever weight you are currently, and then you work your way up on gaining weight or losing weight. Enjoy the process, have fun. Don't live under the pressure of the number that shows on the weigh scale. So for example, if you are 80 kgs, just for example, one of you, okay, and you want to lose 20 kgs. Now if you live under the pressure of the number that is showing on the weigh scale, 80, I'm overweight, I'm overweight, I'm overweight. What you're doing is you're bothering your hormones. Cortisol level is rising up. It's not going to let you lose weight because you're always anxious, worried, stressed, because you're living under a label. Lose weight. I want to lose 20 kgs. I've gained weight. Oh, I'm very lean, I'm very thin, I want to gain muscle. Love yourself where you are in the present moment. I love myself how I am right now, and I'm going to work hard in the gym. I am going to exercise at home, doesn't matter, you don't have to go to the gym. I'm going to go for a jog, I'm going to go for a run. Oh, one of the best ways you can do cardio is buy yourself a skipping rope, a jump rope, and start jump rope. That's a great cardio, okay? Do interval based cardio. That'll help you lose weight faster. And most importantly, have fun exercising. Don't exercise under the pressure of losing weight or gaining muscle. If you want to gain muscle, start strength training. Okay, start lifting weights. Wait till the lockdown is lifted and you can go to the gym. Gaining muscle, you should do it under a professional trainer. I would suggest, if you do not have a professional, if you do not have fitness experience. Okay, we have 1 minute 57 seconds remaining. Weight loss, muscle gain, 30% exercise, 70% is what you eat. Okay, so if you want to gain weight or lose weight, you lessen your carbs and increase your protein accordingly. That you please go to a nutritionist and consult with a nutritionist. Okay. Any suggestion with dark circles? Priyanka. Okay, Priyanka, here's my real quick story. I grew up with under eye dark circles. Right now I have concealer on. But do I think that I am not beautiful if I don't have the concealer on? No. I love myself with my under eye dark circles too. So don't call them dark circles. It's part of you. Start taking B complex in the morning with your breakfast. No eye cream is going to help you with dark circles. Get good beauty sleep. Clear acne, go check your hormones first. Do a complete blood test. It could be due to hormones depending on what your age is. We have only 33 seconds remaining. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Bandra Buzz newspaper, once again. Lots of love. Stay blessed. And lots of love and light to you. What kind of gel? I don't know. Sorry. Thank you so much. I had so much fun teaching this workshop. Once again, lots of love.